All right, Leo, I'm trying a different camera system. Gonna see if this works. All right, guys. What is the situation last week of April for my Leos? I see somebody here that this is your person or somebody that you're dealing with, guys. This is a air sign, perhaps Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but maybe they have a lot of air in their chart. But moreover, it's telling me that this person is in your head. They're calculating. Not in a terrible negative way, because I see this person is still available to you. I just see them thinking, what should I do here that's fair, that's right, that's balanced? Do I lift this sword and slice and dice, or do I drop the sword and have a communication? This person is trying to heal whatever was fractured or broken. All right, so let's continue and see what's going on here for you guys. What's coming in for Leos, please, this last week of April? Two of Pentacles. You're weighing your pros and cons here, Leo. You're saying to yourself, okay, what do I do? Should I stay or should I go? If I stay, this will happen. If I go, this will happen. So you're calculating everything. The problem is, and why you're stuck in these energies, Leo, is because of the moon. With the moon card, you have fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear if you make a wrong decision or choice. So you're trying to be a little bit cautious in regards to this. You're also pretty guarded. You're also afraid of getting hurt or rejected naturally. So you're debating what to do here. Okay. What is the big surprise here for Leo, please? Leo, you should know not making a choice is an actual choice, okay? And the reason I bring it up to you, I'm saying it to you as a preemptive measure in the sense of, if you don't, you're going to get tower moments. If you don't, there's going to be endings and betrayal. If you don't, this is going to come back and bite you probably around your birthday season. So what needs to ensue here is a decision. But I think the way you're going about it is the smartest, most possible, effective way, which is the Ace of Swords. You're having a conversation here with somebody. You're putting all your cards on the table and you're laying it out there. You feel burdened, though. Why do people feel burdened? This is either quite literal, where you're exhausted and you're tired from work and family and love and multiple partners. You're spread thin. Now, if this isn't in regards to work or physical labor and you're just exhausted, about to give up, then this is about somebody else you feel responsible for that you need to make a decision on for that person and you kind of don't want to. It's not an easy choice. Also, this Ace of Swords talks about contracts, starting relationships based on truth and honesty. All right, let's continue. We'll see more when we clarify what's going on there for you, Leo. What is the advice here for my Leos, please? What is the advice? Speaking of Leos, you have Strength in reverse and the Page of Swords in cross. I don't know if some of you guys are doing one of these things where, oh my God, hear no evil, see no evil. I'm just going to go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. I'll just, take it day by day. This goes back to those energies where I was kind of being preemptive and telling you not making a choice is a choice. I know you're trying to have a conversation here with somebody, but I'm wondering now, to what avail are you doing this for? Because Leo, in your advice, it's kind of saying you don't need to control the situation. You don't need to control the scenario. But what you do need is to get more information. You don't have enough, right? You need to either work here with somebody, collaborate with them, or deal with a third-party situation. Others of you, if this is in regards to work, it's talking about collaborating with a team. But letting go and giving in doesn't mean you're giving up. It just means you're not trying to control the situation anymore. Instead, what you need to do is get more info. You need to do a little stocky doodles. You need to do a little homework because it's in the challenged position. So it's saying, just let somebody show you who they are. Let somebody reveal things to you. Get more information so you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay? It's something along those lines. And the only way you're going to do is when you work with somebody. Now, what is the outcome of the week here for my Leos? I just still feel for you, Leo, that this is definitely a step in the right direction because it's a different direction. Yeah, 100%. That's what I was vibing here. Four of Wands, you're upgrading something. This is either a relationship. This is a job. This is putting down roots. This is upgrading your home, your car, yourself, your looks, your vibes. I do see, though, at the bottom of the deck, a Ten of Swords and then a Two of Cups. So it looks like one ending with someone and a new relationship with another. I got to tell you, we don't go from 10 to 4. It's the other way around. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell am I talking about? Threes in the tarot are developments. Threes are blueprints. Threes are the plans. 4, we're taking action. We're doing shit. We're putting action and plans behind the blueprints and the plans. So this is a relationship you've been developing, not one you already had, as in marriage or commitment. This is upgrading like you've been at a company for a year or two. You're deciding to make this your home stake. This is your new place. But this betrayal, I feel like you're dishing it. Some of you, this could be happening to you. But right under that Two of Cups, that's mutual love. That's soulmate connection. And you're being optimistic and hopeful, but here you are carrying this burden because you're dealing possibly with a third-party situation. But there you are, curious about your fling, your affair, your whatever, trying to hang in there. You will take a risk. You will leave. But this on the table tells me what you're doing in April. So let's get a clarifying and see what goes on. For Leo, please. The King of Swords. The Lovers. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's like 20 million ways that these cards are telling me that this is an affair, a fling, or a lover situation. Whoever this person is to you, this King of Swords. See, Lovers, also Gemini vibes, is a choice. All right? Archangel Michael put you two together for a reason. You will never forget each other. Even if you separate or you come together, you will never forget each other. But that's just it. This is the ultimate test when you have a lover. Despite your odds, do you come together? Do you choose each other? What are those odds? One of you is married. One of you is already entangled with someone else. You might have an age disparity. One of you lives across the country or around the world. Whatever those things are. Age gap. Academics. Whatever it is. You guys, despite these crazy odds, do you choose each other? Now it's a season or a reason. A lesson or a blessing. Which is it? And Nine of Pentacles in reverse telling me not so single. Not so alone. Someone here. And the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords, this is what we do in the shadows. This is when we sneak around. Now, it can also talk about ghosting. Also things we do in the shadows. And then there you are, Queen of Cups. Full of love for somebody. You know what's interesting? You already had a collapse here with somebody, but you haven't let it go. Leo, is what I'm feeling. The fixed signs, this is going to be one of your biggest life lessons this year. actually for the next several years. I'm not going to lie. The fixed signs, you guys are going to have these challenges that are challenging this nature of yourselves about not being so controlling, not holding on so tight, maybe perhaps letting go, but using some other type of tool to help you come to life choices and decisions. And I can see it already in your advice position. But let's see why you have the Two of Pentacles. Page of Cups in the cross. You're struggling to message somebody here in regards of matters of the heart, right? Some of you, it could be an apology trying to come in, or you're trying to apologize, but you're sitting here weighing your pros and cons. You don't know what to do. Some of you have this lover and they're hanging in the balance and you don't know if you should text them. This is like literally the second tarot deck. This was the other one I used. Here's the second one where I'm seeing Two of Cups again with lover, soulmate, connection. You guys met somebody and the connection is real, but you're debating. One minute you go to text them, next minute you don't or respond. And you're like, should I not? Because you know if you do, you're headed into a different direction. What's the Ace of Swords, Spirit? Ace of Cups with the Ace of Swords and 1000 friggin' percent. Your Ace of Swords having an honest conversation here, putting your cards all on the table, it comes to you, to somebody that you have love for because you're emotionally available for them. Also emotionally mature. And this is new love. At the bottom of the deck, there you go. Off you pop. Wanting to have a one-on-one conversation face-to-face about the heart. Look at you trying to bring in that stability with a soulmate. All right, let's see your advice with this King of... Not King of. What am I talking about? Strength in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. It looks like your stoic lioness is not needed, but your perception is. What is Strength in reverse and Page of Swords, please, in advice? I see. See, you do have a passionate new beginning that's coming in, right? You sense this. You know this, Leo. You can feel it. You can vibe it. It's in the air for you. Seven of Swords talks about that affair or ghosting. If it's not about love we're talking about and you guys are here for work reasons, this is about strategy and strategizing something at work, and you need to take action plans behind those strategies. But strategies, we don't expose those. We don't tell people about them. We don't tell people what we're planning or what we're going to do, right? Even if this is a matter of love. That's what it's telling you. You don't need to control something here. You don't need to even fight it off. You just need more info. And the best way you're going to do that is by going back and forth here with the person perhaps that you're having a fling or an affair with, or you need to strategize something here in regards to a situation, but you need to take action plans. When I say action plans, I don't mean by yourself. This involves another person. This is you going back and forth with someone. And it's very much someone new. This is not someone old. This is not a married person. This is not a committed person. This is a newish person. This is all the new person. So Four of Wands, what is this, Spirit? It's funny. It's like if you are or were with somebody in a marriage or a commitment, they're not at the top of your brain right now. Not this last week of April going into May, they're not. Four of Wands. Strength, your card. I don't know if you're resisting this, because I think you are. You're using all your strength to resist this. And Spirit's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop resisting. The strength is in reverse in your advice, and in your outcome, you're resisting this upgrade. Why? Why? And I see some of you rushing in to talk to your King of Swords person, because there they are again. Because as we start, we end. I get the confusion. I really, really do. But I don't know what you're confused over. One you truly have big-ass feelings for, and then the other one is just something that's there. Or was there. I'm pretty sure that's going to change in May. Let's see what we're going to talk about for love in the extended. For Leo, please. Wedding. Worth waiting for. Either someone's married here and you need to wait for them to settle up so you guys could get together, or if that's you. Yeah, that's mostly what I feel. Others of you, this new love is worth waiting for because there is marriage in the cards with this new person. Yeah, let's get a card for Moonology because the moons have been wackadoodle lately. And yeah, let's see what they want to say to you. What's going on for Leo? I believe we have new moon in Taurus now. We're out of Aries season and into Taurus season, which, by the way, screams love vibes. This is too many. I don't want so many. I just want one spirit, two at best. Leo. Thank you. That's it. No more shuffling. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. Are they suggesting that Virgos are always givers? No, they're suggesting you're always a giver. It's time to take. We said new moon. All right. When the card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you? Where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one. One that's simple and organized. A clever one. Also, that was in your advice. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, the card suggests that your health is on the go. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do for others. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. I'll see you over at Extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.